Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. I believe this is part 8 for Oscar in New York. This is 500E. This is a quick update just to show a couple of things. Basically, first thing is you will see a oil pump pickup screen that I actually had a separate video early in the day today because I didn't make the video how it looks inside. So I did have that made separately, so I will insert it in here right now. Okay, so you saw the oil screen pickup screen, and that's how it looks. Obviously I cleaned it all up and cleaned the pan. Pan is installed. As you can see right there is the oil sump rather. So there it goes. It's torqued. It's very light torque, 9 Newton meters, very low. So that's basically how it's specified. New gasket, of course. Oil O-ring on the oil level sensor is also installed. A little O-ring. I don't know if I have it here somewhere. Such a mess. There's a bunch of things. Well, maybe not. Well, anyway, it's a small little O-ring replaced. Oil filter housing. I removed the oil filter. That's the oil filter right there. So you can see, I don't know if you can see anything. It's pretty black, so that is removed. The new one, of course, installed. I vacuumed all old oil from the actual housing, and I spun the engine by hand some time, and then after it was all, well, obviously there is oil in the oil pump, I mean oil sump, so I spun the engine with the wrench and just to make sure that we have some oil in the system. Once that was done, I spun it with the starter, and as you can see, everything is primed up. Oil is everywhere, so that's good. So everything is lubricated, so we're basically ready to put covers on and replace spark plugs and continue assembly and get engine started. Now the reason why I still didn't put the covers on is I still wanted to make sure all the timing is correct and everything lines up. As you can see, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oil timing chain tensioner is installed, and I spun the engine so pressure was building up just to see if there are any leaks, and then I can put covers on it, because that I want to do once. The oil separator was broken. That's an extension pipe. I don't know if you can see. There is a little plastic piece underneath that little oil separator. That's plastic piece right there. So that thing was completely broken. I couldn't install it. I had to remove the old resemblance, rather, like a, I don't know if I left it anywhere or not. Usually I just leave these little things. But anyway, I had to pull out a small tiny little piece before I can install a new one. And I'm sure it's laying around somewhere. But again, there's a bunch of things I've been working on, so tools are all over. Here's, no, that's not it. Well, anyway, I don't know if I can find it now. Well, anyway, that thing is installed. So we have our oil separator, we have an extension tube. That's where this tube has to align with. This goes in it, and covers will be ready to go. So that's all for now. So it's coming along. It's so high. I really want to start this thing so bad. It's been such a long time, and all these little tiny things come up one after another, and but it's ready. It's close. It's close. Really close. So let oil soak. Spark plugs are loose right now, so I can spin the engine easier. I'm not gonna spin it anymore because there's overflow. There's a bunch of oil leaking, because I still have to degrease the surface before I put covers back on. And you gotta maneuver the engine left side, right side. So I might have to evacuate some oil, so when I rock the engine side to side to install the cover, we don't have oil leaking. That is next. So hopefully in the next video I'm gonna have everything assembled, so engine is ready to be started. Hydraulic reservoir, fluid filled up for the suspension, power steering. It took it all in, the whole fluid, as you can see. But obviously I'm missing the rod, and this is a new filter already. Is it new? Oh man, no, I'm sorry, this isn't the new filter, that's the new filter. So I'm just running some old fluid in it. Well, anyway, I might have to actually flush the whole system. I might flush the system by getting the return hose. I'm just gonna connect some hose to it, and well, anyway, we'll see, because there was transmission fluid. I want to put power steering in it, so it was ATF3, so I want to put the power steering fluid. To do that, you just have to sort of cycle the system. I will do it with the helper in the car, and so I can shut down the vehicle when clear fluid starts running through the system. For now, I'll let it be. Obviously, I'll top it off before starting the car. I might start it for a second and shut it down, but it's not a good idea to run it dry. Alright, so this is all for now. This is a quick update. I'm trying to get this thing done, so hopefully next video we'll get it running. Alright, so this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching. Okay, so this is 500D pickup screen on the oil pump. I just wanted to make this addition because I didn't make a picture or a video, included it in the video, what it looks like inside a pickup. There are a couple of metal shavings over there, as you can see, some pieces. I don't know what that is. Obviously I'm going to clean it now, so that's why I wanted to make this additional video. And I'll just insert it into other videos. Now, what can I say about it? I mean, yeah, there is some substance on it. As you can see, this is carbon that was stuck, and then there's a couple of pieces here. It looks like some silicone, and a couple of shavings. Not too bad, I guess. That's probably from the timing, from the valve cover, itself, when the chain was slapping. So I guess when they did the chain, they never cleaned the pickup. Well, I don't know, maybe they did, maybe they did not. So anyway, this is going to be cleaned up. Inside the actual oil pump, it's all good. I don't see any abnormalities. Nice and clean. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna clean this up, clean the surfaces, put the pan up, oil sump on. I have to turn the engine over actually, so I can clear our oil level sensor. So, but the engine is locked up. From previous videos, you know why. I locked up the cams because I didn't want to spin it with old oil in it. Alright, so this is all. This is a quick addition.